Good morning.
Morning.
How's it going?
Great.
Good evening.
What about you?
Doing very well, thank you. Okay, so welcome to English pronunciation practice. And today we're just going to talk about income, salaries, part of the
important.
job process. Yeah, benefits, things that you need to know. Okay. All right, so Reese is going to start off, as always, with the terms of our lesson today, some English words here. Okay, so ready? So go ahead.
Salary.
Not salary.
Salary.
Yeah, not celery. Celery is something you eat. Salary is something you need to buy celery to eat. Okay. Okay. Salary. Good. What's the next one?
Deductions.
Yes, deductions. Okay.
Bones.
Look at it. Try again.
Bones.
Bonus.
Bonus.
Okay, we didn't put the stressors on here. Bonus.
Bonus.
Us. Okay.
Bonus.
Okay, what's the next one?
Net income.
Net income. Okay.
Earnings.
Earnings. Earnings.
Oh, forgot is syllable stress.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so let me go over them again. Okay.
Put it again.
Salary. Okay. Deductions. Bonus. Net income. Good. Okay. Earnings. Yeah, these are all difficult words for native Asian speakers to pronounce. Okay, you want me to do the stresses? Okay. All right. Okay, salary. Deductions. Okay. Bonus. Net income. Okay. Earnings. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. That may help. Okay. So let me just go over the terms again. Okay. Slowly and then quickly. All right. Salary. Deductions. Bonus. Okay. Net income. Okay. Earnings. Okay. All right, let's start with some sentences now. Okay, so I'm going to go first. What's your salary going to be? What's your salary going to be?
It's listed in my contract.
It's listed in my contract.
It's
Listed in my contract. Okay. Okay. What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? Go ahead.
I'll earn it next year.
Okay. I'll earn it next year.
I'll earn it.
Earnings. Earn it. Earnings. I'll earn it.
I'll earn it.
Earn it.
Earn it.
Earn it.
Earn it.
Earn it. Earn it.
L.
Earn it.
L. L. L.
Earn it. Earn. Come through. Push the air. It's going to come through your nose to pronounce that N. Earn. Try it slowly. Earn. And then the it will come off of that quickly. Earn it. I'll earn it. I'll earn it. Think of the L sound. I'll earn it. Next year. Next year. That's a difficult sentence. I'm glad we picked it. Okay, because it's difficult for native Asian speakers. All right, so let me go over the sentences again. Make a pass once slowly and then once quickly in conversation. Okay, so what's your salary going to be?
What's your salary going to be?
Okay. What's your salary going to be?
What's your salary going to be?
Yeah. I said gonna instead of going to be. Going to. Okay, gonna. What's your salary going to be?
What's your salary going to be?
Yeah, so that's how people really talk. Okay, what's your salary going to be?
What's your salary going
to be.
What's your salary gonna be?
Okay, this is correct English, but we don't speak correct English. What's your salary? We shorten things. Okay, so what's your salary gonna be? All right. Okay, so it's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in. It's listed in my contract.
It's listed
in.
It's listed in my contract.
Very good.
It's listed in my contract.
Yes. Okay. And also too, if you can pronounce it correctly, quickly, you'll lose the tendency to bounce all over the place. It is in my contract. If you can teach yourself to speak in conversation, you'll lose that tendency. You'll to break up that sentence, and it'll flow much better. It's in my contract. It's listed in my contract. Okay. It's listed in my contract.
It's listed in my contract.
Listed in my contract.
It's listed in my contract.
Okay. Right. What about a bonus if you do well?
What about a bonus if you do well?
What about a bonus if you do well?
What about a bonus?
What about a bonus? What about a bonus?
What about a bonus
if you do well?
What about a bonus if you do well?
Sounds like gibberish to those learning English, but that's how it comes out. Okay, for native speakers. What about a bonus if you do well? Okay, that's slowly. What about a bonus if you do well? In conversation, what about a bonus if you do well? Okay. I'll earn it next year. I'll learn it next year. I'll learn it next year. Okay, it sounds a little different. So let me make another pass at these sentences. Okay, that way you can pause them and listen. Okay, so follow along with me. You can listen. Okay, so once slowly for me, and then once quickly in conversation. Okay. What's your salary going to be? What's your salary going to be? Okay. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. Okay. What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? I'll earn it next year. I'll earn it next year. I'll earn it next year. Okay. So these sentences actually turned out great because they sound differently in conversation. And so, okay, so let's make another pass at the whole board here. Okay, so let's go to the terms. Salary.
Salary.
Yeah. Deductions.
Deductions.
Mm-hmm. Bonus.
Bonus.
Okay. Net income.
Net income.
Mm-hmm. Earnings.
Earnings.
Okay, one more pass at these terms here. Salary. Deductions. Bonus. Net income. Earnings. Okay. Here's the sentences. Okay. I'm just going to spit them out slowly and then in conversation. What's your salary going to be? What's your salary going to be? Okay. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus? That's a mouthful, I'm sure. Okay. I'll earn it next year. I'll earn it next year. Okay, slowly. Okay. I'll earn it next year. Okay. Yeah, these are difficult sentences, okay, because they're bouncing all around. The tones, the consonants, the vowel sounds, okay. And in conversation, remember, we try to squeeze them together and remove some of the syllables so it flows better, okay? So you're not, there's no walls between the words, okay? So if anyone, I'm just going to ask now early on, so if, because we might have missed one or two questions as we've been in past lessons. If anyone has any questions about what's on the board here, about this lesson, or anything at all, now is the time to ask that question while we're doing the lesson. So it's best that we can, if you have a question about something here, address it now so we can, ask now so we can address it now. Okay.
What's the difference? Earnings and income.
Okay, earnings and income. Yeah, it's more or less it's the same, right? More or less it's the same. Okay.
If I talk
income is the income can be from different places, different sources. Okay, can be from a company, can be from selling something, it can be from two different jobs, can be from selling something, can be a gift. So all these things are income, so on and so forth. Okay.
Earnings just for a company.
Earnings are typically what you make. That's what a company pays you for work. Yes, hourly or on a salary. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have a question. Wages is wages, right, wages. Okay, they're all intermixed, but it's important to know that if you are paid hourly, you're typically classified differently. You're looked at differently by a company. So hourly, you start work at 9 o'clock. You end work at 5 o'clock. You take an hour for lunch. You have 2 20-minute breaks. Okay, that's an hourly. Okay, there's laws that govern that. If you work for a salary, you're paid a certain amount of money to get whatever work the company wants you to do. So that means working late, working on your day off. You're not paid overtime. Okay, it's a salary. It's fixed. Okay, the wages are fixed. Okay, if you work hourly and it takes more hours to do a job, you have to be paid for more hours. Okay, all right. But typically, wages and salary are interchanged. Okay, but when you look at the real definition of these words, they mean a little different thing. Okay, they mean different things. Okay, so let me make another pass here. Okay, salary, deductions, okay, bonus, net income, earnings. What's your salary going to be? What's your salary going to be? Okay. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. It's listed in my contract. Okay. What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? What about a bonus if you do well? Okay. I'll earn it next year. I'll earn it next year. Okay. Okay, so someone is talking about exempt and non-exempt employees, and that's the difference between salary and hourly. Okay, so look those terms up. Okay, all right. So I've worked in jobs where I've been paid a salary and I had to manage hourly workers, and it's difficult because the hourly worker will say, "You're not paying me to talk, or you're not paying me to do this, so I need to be paid to learn," or whatever the case may be. So it's like it's a mentality. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm smiling. I'm smiling my eyes. Okay. All right. Let's any more questions? Anything? Okay. How actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna ask everyone who watches, my students, if you will, how do you think you are doing? Okay, do you think you are doing well? 1. And 2, are these lessons helping you? Okay, are you applying this learning? Are you using what you learn here to get better and better in English, increasing your vocabulary and your pronunciation? So let us know how we're doing. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope you do well. You learn English. It's tough, I know, because every day I work with my wife a little bit, and it's tough. You know, it really is. I guess for younger people it might be easier, but anyway. So please. Stay home if you can, and stay safe.
And look for a job.
And yeah, and maybe if you're, the best time to look for a good job is when you're working, when you have a job already. So that way you find a good job that pays more, or it's an easier job, or it's a better job, one you like more. Hopefully you can find that, and then you can say goodbye to the job that you don't like. So that should be in your mind, okay? And just gain as much knowledge as you can about all the things that are available to you, okay? Especially in English, it helps. Thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and good luck, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.